honeys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for those who don't know, I was recently accepted into the Disney College Program Fall Advantage 2020 for quick service food and beverage. I have a Hey honeys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for those who do not know, I was recently accepted into the Disney College Program Fall Advantage 2020 for quick service food and beverage. I have a video talking all about that and making my announcement on my page, so I will have that linked in the description box down below. I also have a bunch of other DCP related videos, so be sure to check those out. But today I decided to come on here and do the DCP tag. So pretty much I'm just going to be answering 10 questions all about the college program, and that way hopefully you guys can get to know more about me and the way I view the Disney College Program. I guess you can say I didn't really look at these questions, so I don't know what you guys are going to be finding out today. But without further ado, let's just get into it. So I just want to say that I'm going to be using this website that I found. It is from fallingintodisney.wordpress.com. They have their own little DCP tag up. That was like an ad if you saw that picture, sorry. But I'm just going to be using their questions. So shout out to Falling Into Disney on WordPress. I'm going to be using your questions today, so I hope that's okay. So question number one, how did you hear about the program? My cousin actually did the program several years ago. I would say probably about 11 years ago or so. That was the first time I had really heard about the program, although I didn't really know much about it, what it was, anything like that. Then when I was in high school, so we're going on probably about 7, 8 years ago, I think when I was about like a sophomore in high school or so, I started doing a little bit more research into it because my group of friends started looking into wanting to do the program together. And yeah, I would say it was probably when I was about a sophomore or junior is when I really started doing research into the program, and that is when I became like absolutely determined to be able to do the program, and that's when I just knew for sure I wanted to do it. So the first time I heard about it was about 11 years ago, but I started doing more research once I was in high school. Question number two, how is the interview process? So I actually have applied for the Disney College Program about 7 times. I believe it's 7 times. I have a bunch of other videos talking all about my experience, so you guys can check those out for the full story. But every time the interview process was a little bit different for me. The web-based interview was always the same. I always thought that the WBI was pretty simple, self-explanatory. It was pretty much really just like a personality test, so I never really had an issue with that. The phone interview, the first time I had the phone interview, I did not get accepted into the program. I would say that was the only phone interview that I really had like a rough experience with. The other times that I have had the phone interview, I think that it was really well. My recruiters or interviewers that I spoke with were all super nice and just very friendly and just wanting to see me succeed. So I think overall the interview process that I have experienced was always a very positive one. Although I haven't gotten accepted a few times into the program, I think it was all things that made me learn and that I was able to apply into going into the process again in the future. So I just took all of those lessons learned and used them so that I was able to succeed. But overall, the interview process from submitting the actual application to doing the WBI or web-based interview up into the phone interview and then finding out whether or not you got accepted was always a positive learning experience for me, whether or not I got accepted. Question number 3. Where were you when you found out? So I assume that means where was I when I found out I was accepted into the program. This most recent time, which I'm going to be referencing the most recent time for most of these questions, I assume, depending on what the question is, just because I'm actually doing the program this time. The other times that I got accepted, I ended up not doing the program, but this time I am, so yay. But when I found out I got accepted this time, I was actually at a taping of the show The Misery Index, which is a game show hosted by the Tenderloins, who are the guys from the show Impractical Jokers. I was at a taping of that in New York City, and I knew that there was a big wave of acceptances going out that day, so we were waiting in line getting ready to go into the studio to watch the taping of that show. And I was checking my phone, hadn't heard anything. My friend, who is going to be doing the program with me. Yay! Shout out, you know who you are, I love you. She had heard that she got accepted, so I was super excited for her, and I was like, oh my goodness, I feel like it's coming today, I feel like it's coming today, but I just wasn't getting my acceptance email. Then one of the producers from the show came out and said we were going to be going in shortly to watch the show, so I was like, all right, I'm checking one more time, and then that is it, and if I didn't get it today, it's fine, whatever. I checked, I got it, and I started freaking out. I was with Chandler, who's my boyfriend. I started crying, and we were just so excited, and it was just this whole mix of emotions. It was awesome, so I will never forget that moment. Question number 4, what is your role or preferred roles? So I got accepted, as I mentioned, for quick service food and beverage. My top 3 roles were character attendant, bibbidi boppidi boutique, and attractions. I, of course, did not get accepted for any of those roles, but I did put high interest on my application for quick service food and beverage, just because I think it is a role that will give me a lot of hours. It's gonna be a role for me to be able to meet a lot of people, and just, I think it's gonna be a really great role for me. So yeah, I'm really excited about quick service. I know that it's not everyone's top role or the role that a lot of people really wanna do, but I'm honestly super stoked to have that. Question number 5, how did you find your roommates? How many do you want? So I don't have roommates yet. I'm linking with my one friend who I mentioned that got accepted the same day as I did. Well, we're gonna try to link on our like roommate application thing when you put all of the housing information and yada, yada, yada. We're gonna try to link together, but the rest of the roommates, I don't know. I assume we're just going to be going in random, and however that works out, it works out, I suppose. But yeah, so that's gonna be good. We wanna do the 6 girls, 3 bedrooms for Vista Way, just because it's the cheapest option and a girl's trying to save a couple bucks. So from what we think, we are going to be living with 6 people total, so myself included and 5 other girls, and we're super excited about that. I mean, it's gonna be a really great way to make friends, and we're just so over the moon excited. What are you going to miss while in the program? The main thing, of course, is my family and my dog. I am so sad to be leaving my family and my little pup Cody behind. That's gonna be absolutely so hard for me. I'm so close to my family. I am always visiting my family, so that's gonna be really difficult for me. It's definitely the toughest thing about leaving the program, but kind of going hand in hand with that, the toughest thing about me doing the program is that I will be away for Christmas. I have never not been home for Christmas. We go to my aunt's house every single year. It's just been a tradition literally since I was born that I have gone there, and my mom's gone there for years and years and years prior to me being born. So it's always been a family tradition to go to my aunt's house for Christmas. So the fact that I will be away this year is really honestly heartbreaking for me. I'm gonna miss being with my family so much. I can't even put it into words. I'm hoping that there's gonna be some type of Christmas miracle where I'm able to come home for Christmas and like surprise my family or something. I don't think that's gonna happen because I'm quick service and they always need quick service cast members, especially around the holidays because it's super busy, but that would be so amazing. And yeah, if that doesn't happen though, that is the thing that I'm definitely going to be missing the most, just in general my family, but in specific Christmas. I'm gonna be so sad not to be home for Christmas. What's your favorite Disney park? I honestly have a love for each park. I think that they are all so special in their own way and they all mean so much to me. I think the one, I can't even choose, like I really can't. I feel like every time you ask me this question, I have a different opinion. I'll just tell you why I love each park, because I really don't think I can pick a favorite. I love Hollywood Studios because I'm an entertainment person. I have done theater my whole life and I am super involved in all that kind of stuff. I'm a media communications major, so I love all of those types of aspects. So Hollywood Studios is really awesome because it does have such a rich history of actual entertainment, which I love, and I love being there and learning all about that and finding out all of the fun little tidbits of information of what the actual history of the entertainment that goes into Hollywood Studios is. So I love Hollywood Studios. I would love to work in Hollywood Studios, so keeping our fingers crossed that that's where my location will be. Magic Kingdom, of course, because that's where I feel like you really feel the magic, you know, it's Magic Kingdom, so it's where the castle is, Main Street, all of that. You really just get to feel that Disney magic when you're in Magic Kingdom, so it's always the one that makes me feel like a little kid again. I love Epcot because Epcot is so chill and laid back, and I feel like I can go into Epcot at any time and just really kind of relax and take it easy. I love eating around the world and finding new vegan things to eat around the world because I am vegan, so I really feel like Epcot is fun for me to kind of just like take it easy. And Animal Kingdom, I used to never like Animal Kingdom, but I have this newfound love for it. I just think it's so much fun, and there's always new things to find and explore in Animal Kingdom. I feel like there's a lot of of little hidden treasures there. So yeah, I love each park, and there you go, that's why. The next question, what is the first thing you want to do when you get there? Watch the fireworks with my roommates. Watch Happily Ever After with my roommates. I think that that would be so much fun. I just think that that would be the perfect way to start off the program, and I'm hoping that all of my roommates will be down for doing that with me. Number 9, what is number 1 on your bucket list? I'm actually planning on like doing a whole bucket list video. I'm in the works right now of writing down my whole DCP bucket list. But number 1, I would say, is meeting Kevin Heimbach. He is the vlogger that really made me so excited for the Disney College program. I've been watching him for a few years now, and so I just would love to meet him. I go to Disney all the time, and every time I'm there, I'm so determined to try and meet him, and I never have. So doing the Disney College program, that is number 1 on my bucket list. I actually just posted on my Instagram story the other day that I was working on my bucket list, and that was my number 1 thing to do, is meet Kevin Heimbach. So yes, I would love to meet Kevin Heimbach, and that is definitely the number 1 thing on my bucket list. Aside from that, I really just think vlogging as much as I can and being that vlogger for someone else, like the same way that Kevin Heimbach was for me, and like Slightly Sarah Beth and all of these other DCP vloggers, I would love to be that person for someone. So that is definitely something on my bucket list as well. And the last question, one thing you hope to take away from the program, honestly, just lifelong memories, new friendships, just all of those things that you think of when you think of Disney, you know, just building these amazing memories that just are gonna last you for your whole lifetime, that you can always look back on and talk about and reminisce on. That is definitely just the main thing that I'm looking forward to taking from the program. I just want to be able to say that I did it. It's something that I've been wanting to do for so long, and I just know that if I never did it, I would just look back and be angry at myself. So that is definitely the one thing that I just want to be able to take from the program. I know that the program isn't going to be easy, but I really think that if I can make the most out of it and just build these really amazing friendships and memories, then I will feel that I had a successful program. So thank you guys so much for watching today. That is my DCP tag. If I find other questions, I may do a part 2 of this, and I will definitely be having more DCP related content coming out soon, so please be sure to be on the lookout for that. Subscribe to my channel, comment down below, and give this video a thumbs up, and go ahead and check out all of my other DCP videos as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!